Alright, here. You know what? No log intro, we're just gonna hop into it. I've been doing a little bit of testing today between work, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a longer test session here now that the workday is over. Hope you all are having a little bit of a good Thursday. We're one day closer to the weekend. And I found this little ruin, and it's gonna be my little playtest area. We are in the same generated terrain as last time, though it is a little bit different. Even though I used kind of the same parameters, it did generate a little bit of a different area. I think this corner a little bit god, but the castle's there. The cliff sides and everything are still kind of there. All right. So what do I got going right now? Got a little bit of a bed. Got some storage crates that I found and brought over from the ruin. We have some inventory buckets. I have our initial butcher's table placed here. Some spare firewood and peat. I did a little bit of the first clay forming, so that is working and things are getting fired pretty well. Food is working also, so far it is going decent. What I want to try a little bit here is there's these new wedges that we have. From the Ancient Tools mod. So I'm going to make that. I'm going to make the adze so we can skin the bark off some logs here. Oh, yes, this is where you go to join the bear watching committee. For sure. Gun ads, and then we don't need anything else really. So let's skin these pine logs. So if I look at a pine log here, I'm pretty sure. Now we don't have the carpenter trait, so we're not getting those. But one log usually splits into 2 firewood. Well, let's test out these wedges. Here, and split the firewood with this mallet and see how much firewood we get. A little bit of a stick. Boom. Boom. So we got what? 4 pine beams. Actually, that gives beams. That doesn't give firewood at all. What are beams for? Beams are used to make wheels in the pine cart. I thought that gave firewood. Also, I can turn beams into support beams. Okay. Good to know. Burn duration is 20 seconds at 800 degrees Celsius. How much is firewood? 24 seconds at 700 degrees. So these actually burn a little bit hotter, but a little bit shorter than firewood. Can I stack these? Yeah. Sure can. They don't stack quite as compact as firewood. Turn these into supports. Now the support beam block is something that we did not have access to when we played last season. It allows you to essentially draw out a non-block wooden detail, like a beam. Hence the name, support beam. Okay, so those are for making beams, not making firewood. Good to know. Definitely good to know. So I'm gonna store the mallet away, and then we got plenty of pine bark here, which we can turn into some baskets. Empty salve container. What's that do? Salves are sometimes created by homesteaders to apply to the skin and advantage of these properties. To take the salve with ancient tools, you must convert 2 cooking pots into empty salve containers. Okay. Crouching a cooking pot in the groove with medicinal bark. Okay, so we can prepared salve bark oil. Doesn't really say how much it might heal for, but bark healing salve potion, 10 health over 30 seconds when used. That's pretty good. Should we try making some of this? Empty salve container, which is a cooking pot. Ingredient for empty salve container. Hey Apex, how's it going? I can turn the salve container back into a normal cooking pot. Good to know. Let's go ahead and just clay form up a new cooking pot for us. Okay, throw it in my temporary pit kiln area. Might have to fire up some more stuff though to make that worth doing. All right, so salves. Birch bark fat. Ah, do I have to cook it? No. Put it on the ground and then do something with it. Salve container will be filled with medicinal bark and fat or beeswax. Crouch and insert the item to get started. Okay, let's insert some bark. Okay. And then I think I have a little bit of fat. I have 1 piece of it, which is enough, I think. If not, we can go hunting a little bit. Oh no, I need more fat. Alright, well, let's go. Let's grab my javelins here. I'll go hunt a little. So we can get some animal fat. And we'll see how the salve performs and how much we get of it. Because if we get a decent amount of it, then that basically means that might be a great healing option for us. Okay, missed. Okay, this guy is luckily running from us. Not trying to fight us. There we go. Low creature weight. We might not get anything. Can't wait for the chisel thrashing. True. Let's just drop that. Eh. For me to get animal fat, because I'm not a hunter or anything, so I don't really get as much animal products, I might have to find something that I can actually use the butcher's table on so that I can get some actual supplies. So let me find maybe a wolf or a potential sheep. Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these things here. So we explore around real fast. Seeing a lot of cows right now. So since the last stream, I went ahead and installed one new mod. I installed the mod for Ceres that are hostile and like camping around. So you guys might see some humanoid enemies on the server. We'll just treat them like hostile tribesmen, essentially. You know, everyone's out here competing for survival and territory. Oh, there's one right there. He's mad. Ow. He's real mad. Whew. Alright, that guy had an axe. That was a little intense. I think it's gonna be like I think he essentially drops the loot Jeff would. So potentially rusted gears, potentially other little things. Dire Wolf ate that guy. Might be a potential dire wolf around here, but now, you know, we need that healing salve, right? So. And for that sheep. Yeah, those enemy Ceres are definitely a little interesting, a little different. Pretty quick. They didn't give up too easily, which is good on the chase. I mean, almost killed us, but luckily, you know, we have some practice kiting things around. Alright, we got a ram here. And we have 2 deep water, which is actually really what we need. Woo! Alright. Calm down. Ooh, we got a little close. Got a little close. There's another one coming at me. That's the dangers of doing this water hunting here. Is If they get into this shallow spot, they can actually catch up because they have longer legs. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got one. We got a horn out of it, and we can go ahead and pick this guy up in a bag slot. Let's see what, okay, so he's got 2.7 days of freshness. Need to go back and get potentially one of these, some of these spears back. Yeah, am I Jaws in this case? I feel like I'm Jaws. Alright, cool. I'm glad the thrown items glow. Makes it a little bit easier to see. I don't know what's doing that, if it's a mod or if it's like a default setting now on the game. Alright, back to our little ruin. And we will hang that ram for a little bit. Oh, I need to skin it. Hey, Yoda. Now these horns used for, it looks like medieval fashion stuff from a medieval knife with horn decor, a deluxe medieval bow, which I like. It's 8 piercing damage. We're testing via gameplay today. We are testing through actual gameplay of this one. So that's how the last one started out, but here, like, check this out. It's common, where is it? There we go, epic flint. So here's our epic flint spear. Let's just compare that to our common spear. Common spear has 32 durability. Epic has 42. Epic also does 0.6 HP more and 1 full damage while thrown. So, see, the random stat rolls are actually definitely a pretty good early game little bonus. Alright, so I have to wait about an hour and a half in game before that is ready. You know, I might want to get another hook for animals here. That might be a good thing to do. I have flint. I think I just need logs. Do I have any spare logs? Nope. Spare axe? Nope. Can make an axe. That's a shovel. Why would I make a shovel? To cut down a tree? That makes no sense. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, you know, some people might not like the random nature of it, right? Because two people could craft the same thing and get like a different yield, but as long, you know, in my opinion, as long as it's not worse than the vanilla item at the lowest commonality, then it's only better than what you could make in the default game, which is strong in my opinion. It's quite strong. And honestly, so far, my little playtest that I did off stream, it's survival hasn't been too rough. This game's back. Yeah, we're doing some tests, so it's not fully back just yet. We're just testing to make sure nothing's crashing. Okay, what do we... I need 2 flint hooks. Man, this music gets so intense. That. Need some more log. There we go. Normal person rough or Uthris rough? I mean, so far it hasn't been rough at all, so maybe lesser skilled players might have trouble, but Uthris so far is killing it. Doing pretty good for ourselves. Let's sleep. This is something too, in the multiplayer save, we won't be able to sleep like this. Sometime in November. Early or late, don't know yet, for sure. Because I have a conference this mid-month that I'll be gone for about a week or so. Here in 2 weeks. So from the 15th, the week of the 15th, I'll be basically gone. Or 15th or 16th, I forget which is the start of the week there. And then after that, General's gone on vacation for a little bit. And of course, General's the one that's going to be hosting the server. And so between my absence and his absence, I'm assuming early November is when both me and him will kind of get back together in a way. And then at that time is where we'll test the actual server side of things. Did I not get any animal fat from that, really? Okay. I see how it is. It says I can use beeswax, but I don't think it... Yeah, we need 3 fat. Let's see if there's another way to get a lump of fat here. Nope. Oh, I like this light level 11 compared to light level. Okay, that's pretty cool. Little candelabra thing. It's a pretty cool oil lamp alternate. A bear would definitely be the most. I haven't seen a bison yet. I think they're in a slightly different biome than we're at. Where's Bearlandia? Right now, we haven't established where Bearlandia is on this current test. I already skinned one cow, but I can't use this butchery area on the cows. And my trait is I get minus 25% animal loot without it. Which basically means I need to find some vanilla animals. Alright, yep, you have a good one, Lycan. Bruh. Bruh. I hear an Iwi. It's a baby one. We could try this donkey, but it has a low weight. I need to find something that has decent weight. Or probably better, because right now that animal probably just doesn't have any fat if it's low. Since it's early spring, a lot of these animals probably haven't eaten much just yet, game time wise, so while we're running around looking for some animals here, I'm gonna be also trying to find some more surface copper. We need some surface copper, so we can get our first copper pick. Alright, hostile Seraph there. Are they by themselves? Yep, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm still not recovered from my last fight. Oh, another hostile Seraph there. And another one. Sometimes they definitely kind of spawn in smallish groups. And I think eventually the mod maker for that mod's gonna make them have them like make little campsites and stuff, from what I've seen on the mod page, which I think is pretty cool. I like the idea of having NPC almost like bandits in this game. I think it's another mob type that should just kind of be in there to make sense, because it should be like, why am I the only one out here, you know, surviving like this? If it's so post-apocalyptic, then we need to see some more NPC post-apocalyptic stuff. Alright. I think I might have to go for this wolf. Okay, that's not a good start. Oh no! There was a wolf closer! Run! Yes, they're all Jeff devotees. Can't have that here. Come on down to my level. Actually, let me get my spear. Okay, good. Come here, buddy. There we go. lure it out here in the middle. Swim around it. Oh, it's a dire wolf. That's a modded one. Okay, so that's the big boy ones. You can tame these ones with the mod pack that we have. Alright, so we have to use the standard skinning on this. Its weight is low, but not much I can do about it. Okay, we got some animal fat out of it, so that's pretty good. So we'll have to go after the next one, because there's another one over here. There he is. Dropped aggro-ish. Run. Being a complete coward, but I kind of have to. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he juked it. He's gonna get me. See, it's almost scarier that they give up the chase. Oh no, he might be running now. All right, I might have weakened him enough to where he's gonna try and run. Okay, he's in the water. See him? Yeah. He's running. He's running. Got him. Okay, this is a good weight one. Bush meat, I don't care about bush meat. Okay, we've been running around a little bit. I need to find some potential food, some berries or something. Switch gears. See here. Yeah, we'll just look around for some orbits and food for a second. These are flowering. Some sheep. It's that hunter-gatherer life, chat. We all about that life here. The reason I jump a lot when sprinting through these areas, by the way, is just so I can, like, try and see over the plants and stuff as much as possible. Like, I hate going through these sections of forest. Like, the amount of times I've gone through a section of forest like that, and it's like, bear! And then you die. actually pretty high. Can you tame the raptor chickens? I have no idea. I know there are ostriches with the mod pack that you can tame. Here, let me look. So they are cockatrice. Mutated overgrown chicken of some kind, question mark. Taming bisons, taming direwolves, taming horses. No, it doesn't look like you can tame the cockatrice. They're probably just meant to be hunted and maybe give a little bit of a challenge for the meat that they do give. I don't know. I'm assuming they just probably drop the same meat a chicken would or something. But maybe more of it. There's some serifs over there. There's 4 of them. 5 of them. In a little hunting party. It's okay, I'll just have to go around. Serifs, I think that is a type of angel, yes, but our characters, are called serifs. Maybe because we survived whatever made the Jeffs, or maybe we came because we were the ones that came after the Jeffs. Ooh, they're throwing rocks. Okay, who's little Matt? Let's check the southern peninsula over this way, I guess. So there's a horse. I wonder what a horse would give. Are they just the primitive humans that must guide the way for? It's more like the primitive humans done screwed up maybe, and maybe we replace them. There's a lot more lore since the last time we played. There's a whole archive thing to find that might describe more of the origins of the Jeffs, right? But we're gonna, you know, we'll have to find where that archive is. I don't even know how you're supposed to find it. Oh, I'm chasing down this horse. Come here, horse. Man, they're fast, even in the water. Got him. Oh no, there's a shark! Oh god. Am I even gonna be able to get my spears back? Please tell me they're not like super, super fast. Get away, get away. Is that an eel? Looks like an eel. Alright, I'm gonna go for the horse and then try and get out of here. Good. Alright, I just need one more lump of fat. Dave the Diver mod pack? Yeah, in a way. You can make sushi in this game, so if I wanted to, I could make banchas. Start serving up sushi. Because we can make... What type of sushi? Bell pepper sushi, soybean sushi, puffball, shiitake, king boleh. There's not many fish stuff in this game yet, like fishing and things, like natively in the game, so we're not gonna see a lot of like fish sushi variety. It's gonna be more like vegetable sushi stuff, but or like California roll equivalent adjacent things. Was I able to check out Simple HUD? Or, yeah, I'm not gonna use anything like that. I kind of like the finicky nature of the game and having something that like just kind of tells you exactly what's going on. It's a little much for me. Like I enjoy the suspense of, oh, is my wood kiln for charcoal gonna actually work? Is my greenhouse actually gonna work? Is my cellar gonna work? You know, I like the trial and error aspects of the game. So we're gonna keep it like that. Not really seeing any copper around at the moment. I don't want to go through this marsh. Kind of up over this hill. Okay. Some hot springs up here. Oh, it's a rock golem. So this is part of the mod. I haven't seen one of these spawn yet. So I'm glad they are working. This is part of the Feverstone Wilds mod. Now, is that a copper golem? Can I get close enough to find out? Limestone golem. Creature weight low. Damage tier 4. So it doesn't look directly hostile, and I'm not going to poke the bear that is the giant golem. Because it's 2 tiers higher in damage than just the sheep, and the sheep can kill us. So let's not fight that right now. And I don't know if it requires a pickaxe potentially to harvest them. No idea. So Rigorock from Pokemon Catch It. Yeah, let me just craft my Pokeball. I wonder if someone's gonna make the Pokemon mod that Minecraft has and port it over to Vintage Story at some point. I think I'm gonna go north and to the right a little bit to the east just to, I feel like I've circled the whole house a couple times now, and I found one copper surface deposit. Just need to find a little bit more so that we can go mining. Now, something I haven't seen either yet so far is Terra Preta. Sarah's over there. So I don't know if Medieval Fashion changes, because it changed a lot of my dirt textures, the peat, clay textures and things. To me, that most likely means it probably also changed the Terra Preta textures as well. Got a Seraph chasing me. Yeah, he's real mad. Okay, gave up. Always pick up resin. Gotta get your resin. Another Seraph, wow, okay. Definitely a little bit around. Not like impossible to dodge or anything, but they're definitely around. Copper spawns in granite, just haven't seen it yet. A lot of running around. May have to hunt this horse real quick so I can get some more animal fat. Oh no, this might be too deep water. Oh no, there's more sharks. Okay, be quick. Get my things. Oh boy. Flee. Yeah, I didn't even think about going to that water. That's a no-go zone. Unless I had a boat. It's about, what, 4 in the afternoon in the game right now? We're gonna have to consider going back to camp. Maybe doing some pottery just to pass the time. Oh, this is snowberries. No, I'm not eating that. No, 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 no. Man, they look like raspberries. That's scary. We know better here than to eat snowberries, right, chat? Especially snowberry bread. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is Black Quran, right? Looks like it. The moon looks pretty good. It does, doesn't it? It's up there. So while these gravel areas are never really somewhere that I'm going to build a base at, they are... Oh, it's a black bear? They are pretty good for looking for ores. Because the uniform kind of ground pattern over here and the lack of trees and bushes kind of gets it to stand out. Alright, so I'm just across the water here. There's a layer of quartz and the exposed stone there. And seeing any other exposed ores. Cracked granite. Seraph? Ow, he threw a rock at me? Very rude. You, sir. Bit of a dick. I think I just saw a bear. Yep, that's a bear. No, thank you. Ah! Ah! Swim! He saw me! I didn't think he saw me! Oh my god, he's so fast! I actually survived a hit! Oh god, there's a shark over there. Still chasing me? Since bears 0. We get to reset the count. Let's just make it home. Okay. Let's just get a little fire going here. Reload our torches. We are one fat away from achieving our little mock goal here. I need to do something with this meat. But I can't until I have one more fat. Oh, cool. We got an epic fire starter. 26 durability on it. Alright, I need to start a new kiln fire. So we have 3 more slots. Let's do a couple ingot spots. You know? Are these bigger? Oh, they are bigger. Okay, well, I guess we're doing 2 firings. Couple ingot slots. I guess we could do 3. Let's get the prop pick mold out. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay. Now I have room for 3 smaller things. Probably can't do a full-size mold. I might be able to do... I don't know, let's get another crock, I guess. And then honey pot ceramic hive. Aged raw clay mug. I don't know what that does. Transferring and drinking fluids. How big is the watering can? Maybe we'll try that. I have a feeling the watering can might be too big for a quarter slot. This is 100% gonna take up a full... Can I pick this up? Can I break it? Yeah, that's gonna take a full slot. Which we do not have right now. That's okay. You know, this might suffice. I think we'll just fire what we got. Do. Good old Pickums. I am out of food. I mean, not really. Let's cook some of this meat. Just chow down on that. Any more resin stored? I do have some. Store the rest of my clay back in here. Make a note. Let's see, what day, how many days has it been? 7 days total. Let's see, around day 4. Items. Okay. Day 6, we ran into bears. Alright, we're gonna char this meat. Okay, very good. Let's see. Pit kiln. Pit kiln filled with firewood will take 24 hours to finish. Peat will take 16 hours. Brown black coal 12. Charcoal 10. So it's in my best interest. Maybe use peat for the pit kilns. They'll get through quicker. Good to know. You got some peat here. I'm sure you guys were just watching me play this. Just makes you guys want to be like, why is this server not up? What is going on? I want to be playing. Alright, so that's the only bit of copper we found. Now, apparently over here there's a church. Pretty big looking church. Or a penis. You know, depending on how you swing it. If I had to guess, there's gonna be mobs there, but we might explore down here a little bit in the morning. Hey, I have to test it, alright? And if I'm spending my time testing it, I won't be streaming. I'll just literally be off the face of the world. And I'm only going to test it really up to copper. Tour of the mods. Yeah, so we essentially have expanded food, the culinary artillery mod, wildcraft, from golden combs, golden fields, so that kind of covers all of our agriculture in a way. Also alchemy, so I guess that kind of is the same vein. So that covers a lot of our beekeeping, alchemy mods, and things. Nope, I don't have to mow every week at the moment. There hasn't been enough rain for the grass to really like get too long. Hide and fabric for more, uses for leather and things. We have ancient tools for early game tool variety. Millwright for more advanced windmills. The stone quarry mod to help gather stone. Ceramics mod for ceramics. We have bricklayers mod for bricks, more brick stuff. For late game stuff, we have firearms to craft and unlock for ranged weaponry. We also have medieval fashion, which is probably the biggest mod in terms of how many stuff that really adds. We have the Q-Tech chisel mods to help with chiseling. We have sailboats. We have hostile serifs installed. We have the mod for Feverstone Wilds for more animals. The butchering mod. There's a lot. Roughly 40. See, it's about 2 a.m. Let's start heading the way that we want to go here. Yep, definitely a decent amount for season 2. It's gonna be a good one. So you members and everything will be able. Oh my god, did I really just jump in water without thinking about it? Do I have my fire starter with me? No, but I should be able to just make one. Need another thing of sticks. Just want to play as the bears, but slightly smarter with opposable digits. True. No one gets to be the bear faction, okay? We don't want to torture Raptor too hard. Yeah, I normally kind of do that. I'm just used to having like some other, like a lantern, because the lantern doesn't go out, I don't think, when you go in the water, right? It's just been a while since I played. Let me see if by chance there are any more surface rocks for copper over here. Because this is where I found it. The first batch. Nope. So also just an FYI too, chat. When the server comes online, there's going to be a 10 in-game day grace period before Jeffs and stuff spawn. Okay? Now they will spawn out of like rifts and things. They'll still be down in caves and things, obviously, and they'll still be down in some ruins and things. But for the most part, your surface time will be pretty safe for those 10 days, except for bears and maybe some hostile Saras and wolves. After that 10-day grace period, at the kind of initial server launch, it won't happen again, so... Obviously, when we actually launch the server and we come up with the time that that's going to happen, hopefully everyone will be there for the launch. Oh yeah, we have better ruins installed too. I'm gonna ignore any lore things at the moment. Ruined gear. Oh, it's a seraph. It's over here trying to take my ruins. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna, save the lore stuff for the actual season start. Oh, crap. Spider? Ow! Yeah! Yeah, there's treasures to be had in these ruins, but they're not always the safest place to go. But I'm gonna skirt the edge of it. There's some Jeffs here. And things. And a Jeffrey, that's never good. No. Ow! Dick. I don't see any other cracked vessels or anything. Okay, well that's to be explored once we have like gambitsons and things. Which I doubt I'll get into like a level like that on this playtest, in a way. So surface copper is spawning. I've verified it. It's there, but it's definitely pretty rare with our world settings. Which is fine, that gives people time to chill in the pottery stone age for a little bit. Find the spot they want to settle down. Your taco truck exploration? Yeah. That thing's ridiculous. No temporal storms. Everyone just logs off during that anyways, so if that's what everyone's gonna do during one, then there's no point in having one. I kind of wish you could turn them on, but disable the storm effect. Because I think a lot of people, they just don't like the effect too. But logging off is kind of a way people avoid the temporal things. That's what people were starting to do last season, so... Now, of course, if your personal temporal stability gets down to 0... Matthew, keeping that membership alive for 27 months, dude. National Taco Day. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know why, like, part of me is just like, yeah, it's kind of a cool effect, but honestly, it should only do that effect at, like, maybe the very, very start of the storm for a little bit, and then even out, and then also at the end. So it's kind of like like something weird's happening, and then the storm happens, and then it happens again, and now it's back to normal. I think that would be a better way for them to do it. No, 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 no! It's so fast! As soon as I came up over that hill, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Man, brown bears do not mess around. I got all chat. Alright, well, we're up here, at least. Getting some of the copper that I marked at the very start of my little playtest. So, mission accomplished, in a way? Just use a bear to reset your spawn, and you're good to go, right? Yes, that is on. I don't know what mod's doing it right now, but I'm pretty sure that is just happening automatically. You can see it on the mini-map there. That is marked. It only marks your latest spawn, so if I die again, I lose that mark, and it gets moved to my last death. But, you know, nothing's stopping me right now from just, you know, marking my current death location, just in case I do die again. Okay, another bear. That's a big pain point for you. Yeah, it's probably a big pain point for a lot of people. I mean, you only have 30 minutes to get back to your stuff, so if you're doing like dramatic and far-ranging exploration, even if I mark your death location, you're not going to be able to get your stuff back every single time. It might be in the base game, but I don't see it in the world configs, and I'm running Wilderness Survival right now, just with the mini-map and stuff turned back on. Very common. It's a massive ruin, yeah boy. Shoot, am I going the wrong way? I was thinking about swimming across that water, but with the sharks and stuff, maybe not the best idea. Holy cow, it's a thunderstorm. feel like I'm getting flashbanged in Counter-Strike every time it throws lightning at me. Oh god. All these bushes make me nervous, and it's foggy. I can't really see what's in front of me at all. Waiting for that bear. Bear part 2. I'm pretty sure a lightning strike can happen and hit you, or maybe even something and catch on fire. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen many lightning storms in the game. Though in my testing so far, it seems decently common now. And by decently common, I mean, like, you know, you actually get to see it happen. Definitely landed pretty close to me before, but I was in God mode every time that has happened, so. Man, there's a lot of puffballs. So let's see, we'll get back to our corpse. Well, not corpse, but base. We'll drop off the, we'll throw our copper into our crucible so that I can actually start cooking it. Thought that cow was a bear. It's about to start crying. We're definitely decent away from spawn on this little map, but it's not like awful. And this is also one downside about not having Jeff spawn at night in the first 10 days, is that you have 0 chance of getting good tutorial gear, essentially. Unless you go to dungeons and things. But normally people aren't doing that. I'll think early. Some berries. Let's tie us over a little bit. So, Seraph. Ow! God dang it, why are you throwing rocks? Base. Maybe it's a little bit farther than I thought it was. I did stay I did like start running and then I had to stay the night and then I kept moving before the stream started, so. In fact, I feel like this ruin here is maybe where I stayed the first night? I don't know. It looks familiar, but I can't. Yeah, let's not go down there. Get these berries over here. Very good. Okay, I guess we're good on food while we're making this run. This little trek. What is this structure thing? No idea. Okay, game randomly minimized, don't know why. Yes, it's the nether portal. You come out of a nether portal in Minecraft, you end up in Terra Firma Craft, and you're like, what? What happened? Everything looks better in the game, so much more real. Ho, ho. Yeah, I definitely need to see like how far can we go in a single day of travel. Sprinting the whole time? Because I'm kind of messing around in my head on like hot springs are cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're a little hot. They actually kind of hurt if you get in them, but yeah, I'm trying to think of and write up some township rules for you guys to follow, because I kind of want basically goals for people to shoot for if they're gonna start like a town. So like I'm gonna basically say, hey, at this tier you are a camp, which is basically what I'm at right now in a way. In a camp is basically you have like maybe one structure, maybe. and you are basically Stone Age and basic Pottery Age in a way. But then as you progress and start building other structures, there might be requirements for me to start like saying your town is no longer a camp. Now it's a settlement. Now it is a hamlet. Then small village, small town, and there might be just some general guideline and goals for people. Well, wait, where'd my copper go? Here it is. Just panicking for a second. Alright, that's enough for 1 unit of copper. Do I have to do this in a pit kiln? Since when is the copper smelting temperature 1084? I guess pit doesn't get this high enough. We need or peat. We need charcoal. That is a little rough. Yeah, we need charcoal. The amount of ore nuggets in the crucible. The longer the smelting process will take is more efficient if you fill the slots evenly. Didn't know that. Shoot. Alright, well let's just make sure, this is an important question anyways, we need to see if charcoal pits are working. Jay, thanks for the membership there, bud. Appreciate it, dude. Mike with the 5 members again. Man, you're gonna fill up the channel with all members. We might not have enough slots on the community server when we launch it at this rate. Jesus, dude. Thanks for the awesome support. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's a way to come into the stream for sure. All right. We'll just do a simple. How far is my body from here? It's pretty far. I could maybe boat over though. Nah. Let's make a shovel, and yeah, I hope you're well, Mike. go ahead and get a little pit made here for some charcoal. Yeah, I'm doing alright. You know, we're getting closer to the weekend, which is always good. Actually, what's packed dirt again? There we go, that's what I wanted. This packed dirt doesn't have physics. Working the weekend, looking forward to it, but sort of not. Yeah. Yo, how's it going, Brian? I'm pretty good. You know what I just realized? We lost our bags too when we died, so I need to go collect some reeds. Just go do that. See this soft sedge? Yeah. Need either hard sedge, tool, jute, cattails. I don't think that amount of hard sedge is gonna be enough. Let's go to the actual main shoreline. See if there's some reeds. Tell you what, Wildcraft really solves the lack of reed material in the early game, doesn't it? Okay, so we're good there now. Let's grab some more flint. And go back to work on this charcoal pit again. Yeah, well, I mean, those type of reeds are only really good for hand baskets and stuff. Or rope, I guess, but like I don't need rope right now. You know, I'm just flaunting my wealth. I have so much wealth that I can just be super casual with my reeds. You know how it is. It's like, oh yeah, you need reeds, but guess not. Let's get some branches here. Actually, what tier was that fire starter? Legendary fire starter. Look at that. Still garbage. Don't want it. All right. Let's go get some firewood for the charcoal pit. Kicks it up to 1080p. Oh yeah. Cyberpunk 2077. How was the new Cyberpunk 2077? I played Cyberpunk when it first came out, and I 100%ed it. Essentially, I think there was a couple bug quests for me that I couldn't go back to wrap up for one reason or another. But I really think there was only like 3 of those, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, even though it was buggy, you know, I thought it was a great story and stuff. So I'm kind of curious how the new update is. Loving the new Phantom Liberty DLC, yeah. Now is it a paid DLC that you have to do, or is it just a free DLC? In my opinion, it should be a free DLC. But I haven't looked into it. It's paid? See, I don't like that. Their launch was so kind of poor, in a way. Don't get me wrong, I still had fun, but I was just willing to overlook the issues. That I feel like the first big update to like really fix a lot of the problems and expand upon the world should have just been free. What is this? Gold! I don't know why I went with old-timer miner voice there for that. Probably because it's gold. Yeah, note to self, for the actual server, I'll need to prioritize a charcoal pit a little sooner. Should I replace? Nah, okay. Don't know the whole lot about this game, but I feel like you're building a dirt house or like Minecraft. This is actually a charcoal pit. It feels like a dirt house because this is what a dirt house looks like in Minecraft. But I'm going to fill it up with firewood, light it on fire, and then seal it. And because it does it fails to burn all the carbon off, the leftover is charcoal. Essentially, because it gets started from oxygen. So this is like a old historic way to make charcoal. And eventually, you know, as you progress through the ages, you know, Stone Age, Pottery Age, Copper, Bronze, early Iron, Steel, in this game, that, like, you know, your charcoal pits might end up becoming more permanent structures than a dirt mound, like what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get some charcoal here. So basically we're playing Primitive Technology, the video game, instead of the YouTube channel. In fact, he came out with a video today. It's always good to see a cool Primitive Technology video. Yeah, just a common one. Oof. Boop. We do not have many tall trees in our area. Wood is kind of at a premium. Dr. Stone vibes? True. It is also a post-apocalyptic kind of narrative in the background of the world, too. Leaking pine log. Maybe, you have to be a carpenter to be able to process the resin log. Thermod pack, don't know. Get another axe blade here. Yeah, see, like, I liked the initial parts of Dr. Stone, but then it kind of turned into... It turned shonen way too quick. And what I mean by that is, like, the power creep and the ridiculousness of it all just, like... exponentially went crazy. Like, I was hoping for more of a realistic survival one. And there are some pretty good manga that are a little bit more of a realistic survival ones, for sure. I'm trying to think of the name of a few, but I don't usually remember the titles very well. But I'm pretty sure there's one where kind of like this kid was like kind of grew up with an outdoorsy grandfather. And like the end of the world kind of happens, like through like massive flooding and earthquakes. And he kind of finds a cave and has to survive and things. And I think one of his first big hurdles was like dealing with rats or something, essentially, because like he ended up surviving decently well enough at the start, and then like all the rats showed up because they were starving from the cities. And then I think he found another survivor, which made it harder to survive for a little bit because they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't really offer much to the situation, and getting a lot of saplings, which is good, but the growth time is pretty long, especially since we are using Field to Gold, which is good. I mean, that'll be good for the server, but single player, it's a little rough when it takes, you know. Probably seen the channel about how to make everything try to follow in real life. How to make everything. I mean, is that essentially like how it's made or something? Because doesn't really ring a bell. One of the channels that I really like is Inheritance Machine. It's a guy whose kind of grandfather, dad, and him all went down like the whole machinist route, like hand drafting plans and things, and his stuff's very interesting. And then I watched Samson Boat Co. and Acorn to Arabella for a little while. I prefer Samson Boat Co. I think I like their boat a little bit better. Honestly, I don't watch many creators. When you're kind of a content creator yourself, you don't really have the time to just like consume media. The media that I do consume is kind of like books on tape and stuff, or manga. But like YouTube videos, I might have them in the background, but I'm not really paying attention at all. And then when I'm streaming, of course, you know, if I stream after work until about an hour or so before I go to bed, then there's like when do I have time to consume a bunch of YouTube content? In a way. Is that a wolf? Wait, I killed this? Oh, it has bushmeat on it. Okay. Yeah, I think I left the meat on that. Okay, hey, we got some meat! I forgot all the names, but the channel starts off with like ancient times and just things like this game progresses, and yet... Yeah. All good. I'm running out of places to put things. Alright. You know what? I wonder if I can make, let's do with this. Hey, look, our kilns are done. That's good. Learn basic foraging and knife crafting. Cool. It's funny because like I took ceramics classes in college because I went to you know, my art. I'm an art major, so like coil pots and using a wheel and everything. There we go. Let's get some hefty meat stew going here. Sucked at coil pots. Coil pots aren't too awful to do. Honestly, you just have, in my opinion, you just have to have the patience to get the coils pretty uniform. Because you have uniform coils, and once you stack them on top of each other, when you smooth it, the wall thickness should be pretty uniform as well. Coil pots in general will always be a little wobbly looking. Unless you, after you making it, you like maybe throw it on like a Lazy Susan or something and rotate it and trim it. But there we go. Decent amount of food on that. Back out, harvesting firewood. By the way, chat, if you guys want, you know, I might need more people beta testing. If people want to go through like the mod list on the Discord and download all those mods and like start testing them and stuff and start reporting errors, that'd be great. We're never happy with any of them. Okay. Understandable. I definitely preferred throwing on the wheel over a coil pot. No. Well, I'm doing actual survival mode. Just to make sure these like basic recipes are working and stuff. Because a lot of these things, if you don't craft them, you know, and I just spawn them in, they might work just fine. But when you do the crafting recipe, am I like, that is when you'll notice that things are wrong. It's just one of those things. This game. But I'm probably just going to take it up to about the Copper Age or so, and then be like, okay, that's kind of enough testing for me. You know, we might have to do a little live on the server. We'll do a live. Aluminium plus copper equals awesome sauce. Yeah, I don't think this game mimics that. It mimics more of like a historical progression. So it's definitely gonna go into more of a copper than proper Bronze Age, you know? But really, you're not in the Bronze Age for long. As soon as you have a bronze pickaxe, you just immediately start looking for iron, and then you just immediately go straight to Iron Age in this game. At least that's, you know, what you could do. It's a lot of charcoal that we're gonna make. Yeah, I mean, this is a 3x3 amount of charcoal in this game gives you essentially your starting charcoal to me. Some people have made, like in survival mode, a charcoal pit that's like 17 by 17 by 17. Which is an insane amount of cutting trees. The dedication is real. But yeah, how's the Goof Troop doing? I saw they were playing more Humanit Z or whatever that is. The lesser Project Zomboid, from what I've seen of it. Hey Yoda. Yep. I mean, some people do it just for bragging rights almost, right? Like, I think there's a max size that it can be in the game. I don't know what that is. 17 by 17 might be the max. Though I heard rumors of some 21s. Haven't seen it though. Has everyone seen the Foxhole update that's coming? For those of you who might play Foxhole, I don't know how many people do here, but Foxhole's a game that I always come back to, but they announced a pretty massive update, a whole naval update coming out, which looks awesome. So, and that comes out this month around the 26th, so you might hop into that war a little bit with Raptor, Lumberjack, and Dirty and things. Check it out. Look at this rare axe that we got. 72 durability. That's pretty good. I kind of do like the random RPG stats on this. It feels a little reminiscent of Terra Firma Craft. Now, Terra Firma Craft, you'd get like increases in durability and things based on like how well you did in the blacksmithing game, but... Hey, Bulldress. How's it going? Foxhole is that MMO FPS. Well, it's not an FPS. It's a top-down. It's like running with guns, but... You mean this is exactly budget Project Zomboid, but better graphics? Yeah, so like, I don't even think the graphics look that amazing. I think the lighting is doing a lot of really, really heavy lifting graphically for that game, and without it, honestly, it looks like almost store assets to me. There's no art style like that. You can claim to me that Project Zomboid's, you know, art style isn't maybe your thing, which is probably fine. But like just saying it was like, oh yeah, Project Zomboid graphics are like meh, and like I don't know, that's game bag graphics bad, you know. All right, we got all that placed. That didn't take too long. Yeah, I personally love Project Zomboid's art style. I like the retro look to it. It's also cool because it's kind of a retro era too. Shoot. Where'd I throw that dirt block? Crap, 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 crap. Alright, so if smoke starts coming out in other areas, that means we got a successful thing going on here. And how long does a charcoal pit take to go through? About an in-game day from now. There we go. Now it's See that smoke? How it's coming out? Kind of just around and generally and nice and calm. You don't see like fire poking through the blocks or anything. This is what you want. Can't harvest the wood gas in this point, or is that in the game? That's not in the game. All right, let's make some hearty meat stew. And then I want to make... Is there a different oven, potentially? With this mod pack? No. Though we have a block stove. Which I don't know if that's a decorative oven or actual functional. Unsure. Yeah, I don't know what you would harvest the wood gas for. Okay, let us do... Let's see, that's a cauldron. I don't need those. I need... clay oven, but I'm not seeing it anywhere, which is concerning. You know what? I bet it's because it's just a normal recipe, right? Powdered sugar, slate, blue-gray clay. You can get extra clay? Oh, it's the fire clay variant. Yes, you're right. I forgot. You were so correct. I think I might have that over here. Somewhere. If not, we'll have to go wander around. Stuff in ruined chests, is that part of a mod, or is that... You could always use the ruined chests, you just couldn't pick them up and move them. But yeah, you could always use them. Now, I do have the mod carry on, so I can actually pick them up, move them around. I also have the mod to get ruined items to have a 100% drop rate. So I can technically break it and pick it up. And any other ruined pieces that I wanted to use for like decor or whatever. Hello, cockatrice. Did that thing just kill a rabbit? Well, gas is a byproduct of charcoal process and highly flammable. You can make power for... Okay, yeah. There's no like gas power or anything like in this game. Outside of maybe something that someone is making a mod for, you know? The only power in this game, in that sense, would be like windmills by default, and then there's some mods to make better windmills and water wheels. There's about as much automation as you can get. And that's only for like a quern, you know? There's not even like a sawmill type automation currently or anything like that. But this is like super early access, right? What the heck is that fire clay at, man? Man? Bruh? Where'd be the clay? Yeah, I guess the only thing that would be close to like gas would be making alcohol in this game, because you can make like a little distillery, which is pretty new. Combustion engine out of wood gas. I mean, combustion engine just means combustible, and that is what's causing a piston to move, right? So technically you can use anything that is combustible to make a combustion engine, right? Okay, so this is blue clay. We don't want blue clay. We need the sweet, sweet fire clay. It has this more brownish quality to it. There's a serif over there. Shove a log in your gas tank and you might have... Yeah, but logs aren't really, in my opinion, like, they burn. But to me, a combustible is almost like you need, like, not only to burn, but like an explosion almost, right? Like an aggressive... Like, I wonder if you threw, what is it? Not wood chips, sawdust, right? Because sawdust is pretty flammable and kind of combustible, right? Because it's such a fine particulate, and it kind of mixes with the oxygen pretty well to burn very quickly and hot. I wonder if you could make like a sawdust carburetor and use that as an engine. Feels worse. Yeah, fire base. This is I don't know why, but one of my favorite things about this game. You can skip rocks. It's the little things sometimes. I swear, Chad, I've seen fire clay near our base. I've been kind of all around it, but I totally forgot an oven requires fire clay. Totally forgot. So I don't think I marked it. in my memory. That was a brick with 90-degree sides and a flat. What do you mean? It's flat. Look at that. Look at that nice flat surface. If I had this in real life, this would be a perfect skipping stone. Look, it's rectangular. It's got a flat, wide surface. And then you just chuck it in the water. Now, is the animation giving it the proper spin? No. But that'd be a nice rock. It even has that hard angle there that you could like really get a good flick, you know, to give it really high rotation. Oh yeah, it's blue clay. Okay, so yeah, we need to find a fire clay version. Not flat. That's a cube, sir. Look, okay, you're not using your imagination, right? In my opinion, the only reason it looks that cubular is so that we can see it in the game, okay? In my opinion, it's actually representing a very thin piece of like flint, you know? So says I. Let's climb this little hill here and see if we see any sparse grass. That's Pete. Oof, why is fire clay hard to find? I know we found it before, so I know it exists, at least. I did check that in the mod testings a bit. So I know it's a thing. I feel like, you know, while I really like this map mod to like change the map looks, I feel like a lot of people really rely on the mini map to potentially find like clay and peat and stuff. Because the base, you know, like it changes the surface color. I accept it, but cubes don't skip. You know, I bet as an experiment, go take like the end of a 2x4, cut it into a small rectangle about the size of like what you're seeing here, and skip that across the water. I bet you could. $100, I bet you could skip that. Yeah, see, it is a rectangle. It's got a long side. Checkmate. Yeah, with enough spin. And you gotta hit it to where it's not hitting at the leading edge, right? It's gotta kind of come down almost like a frisbee would, you know? And if you hit it right, it's not gonna like tumble, I don't think. I think it'll just skip. You might get like 3 or 4 skips out of it before it starts really tumbling around. Bear. Dude, where's this fire clay at, man? nosed. Where am I? Like in these weird islands. You know what? One day, if we ever get sucked into the world of Vintage Story for Reals or Minecraft, I'll show you how to skip a freaking cube. For science. Oh no! I'm dead. I'm dead. Ah, no! Bear! Hug me. Ow. Yeah. Fuck off. No. Yeah, congrats, you died. True. Look, when you come over a hill and you see a brown bear, nothing you can do. It's faster than you. So, like, I have zero recourse if that happens. Alright, let's just see if there's fire clay somewhere on this world gen here. Here's fire clay. Okay, so fire clay does exist. That is good. Tell you what, I'm still very pleased with the world gen that we've come up with, chat. It is good. It's got a decent amount of flat spots. It's got some decent amount of rolling hills. It's got some cliff faces. She is looking good. And the wind dies. The mod maker for this confirmed that he is working on a slightly larger boat. So I'm excited. Wind still. Oof. The hunt for borax is going to be so real with these water and oceans and everything. Like, look how much water there is here. It's pretty cool. Good thing you can still row this even though there's no wind. Alright, chat. Tell you what. I think I've done a fair amount of testing for the day. I don't want to get too far into it. So what we're going to do is... tomorrow... we might hit up maybe some Avorian and stuff back on the server there. And I will be the next time basically you see me stream Vintage Story is when the server's going to be up, okay? Keep an eye out on the Vintage Story channel on the Discord for potential announcements and roles. If you guys are a member, you will get access to the Vintage Story server, so just keep an eye on the members area, and of course the roles associated to, you know, members and not sharing server information and everything to non-members. With that, you guys have a good Thursday evening and night. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the gift subs, the memberships. I'll see you all in the next stream.